We're an American band. No, we're not.
I was like, no, we are not.
But that's the song we're checking out today by Grand Funk Railroad.
It's been a long time since we did Grand Funk Railroad on this channel.
Yeah, we did. And we've only done one song, but we did it twice. We did Inside Looking Out. That was a long time, like Sam said.
We did the studio and the live, right?
Yeah, we started with the studio, and then you guys were saying, I think, that we had to check out the live performance. At that stage in our channel, we were taking the approach to try to listen to as many studio versions as possible before we jumped into the live versions, because we were so unfamiliar with all these genres and the sounds. And I think a lot of people had trouble computing that, and in terms of why are you guys not listening to the best version of this? But for us, the best version in the beginning was experiencing the studio version.
Yeah,
the way,
so we could hear it clearly and really understand like the vibe of the song before going into the live version.
Yeah, and experiencing it the way for the first time everybody else would have experienced it by putting on the record and listening to it,
and
right?
becoming familiar with it, enjoying the song, and then seeing it live.
Yeah. So anyways, we did Inside Looking Out. That was the one song that we've done from them. But this song here, We're an American Band, was actually their first song to go #1 on the charts.
Yep, and this was picked by the members. That is how we arrived to this song.
That's right. It was not a close poll. We gave them 4 options to choose from, and Grand Funk destroyed the competition, coming #1, and that's how we arrived at this one. Thank you so much to all the members. You guys are fantastic with your input, especially the comments as well. If you guys see a little star beside a comment, that's the members dropping their comments.
Yeah, we love all your guys' participation.
Yeah. So, like I said, Grand Funk, I mean, I assume they have more in their catalog. They're looked upon, I think, as one of the better hard rock groups that came about in the 70s. This song came out in 1973. And they're from Michigan?
Yes.
Flint, Michigan?
Yeah.
So, I don't think we've done a ton of artists from that area of the U.S. I mean, we hear a lot about, we've done a lot from California, for example, but I don't think we've gotten much from the Midwest, I believe it's called. We're not from the U.S. We didn't grow up there, so bear with me if that's wrong.
My U.S. geography is not amazing.
But, well, I mean, specific. I would say my geography is okay, but we're talking international geography.
So I said my U.S. geography.
Oh, yeah. I mean, diving deep into the nuance of an individual country. Yeah. Meanwhile, there's some U.S. people, I think, out there that don't even know what the capital of Canada is, so...
Most people say Toronto.
That's where we grew up, right? Anyways, I'm going to stop yapping here because it's long overdue already that we get into Grand Funk Railroad. I'm excited because Inside Looking Out was fantastic. It's still engraved in my mind. What about you?
Yeah, I distinctly remember doing that as well.
All right.
It was a much longer song than this one, though. So
it was, yeah. And the live performance as well was pretty wild. I just remember them going off in that performance. Anyways, let's check out more from Grand Funk Railroad.
One, two,
Getting a little pregame here. Mic check, mic check. Look at this hair.
got it? Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's go.
We're coming to your town. We'll help you party it down. We're an American band.
They're taking the bikes for a rip.
I was more distracted about him talking about the ladies determined to meet the boys in the band and saying, "Come on, let's get it on."
Yeah, I think we got some groupie conversation
Yeah.
going on here.
Part of the rock and roll lifestyle.
Yeah, they are an American band on the road, living that rock and roll lifestyle. I think they're seeing this party lifestyle here, just got it going on the grass instead of the backstage or at the
Ripping
concerts.
on their bikes. Yeah.
And, thing to point out here, well, two, actually. First one, forgot that they're a three-piece band.
Are they though? Because I feel like there's way more people in the studio. Are those just random people that are there?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I do
Seemed
remember talking about that in the
Yeah.
last video that we did, that they were a three-piece band.
I was confused because I was like, there's so many people in this video.
And I don't know why that clicked when we were watching the video. But anyways, the thing I was actually going to say was that the drummer is singing. And it always blows my mind to see a drummer doing vocals.
Yeah.
It's so hard. I mean, I can't even imagine. We see drummers alone, what they're doing, the coordination and everything. Then you got to be on point with the song and the delivery of your vocal, not getting out of breath.
I don't know how your brain can handle that much at once.
Yeah, it's really, really wild. A lot of talent, that's for sure. And, I think this is a classic, party anthem. I think we got exposed to much more of this in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But clearly they were doing their thing. In the
I feel like this
70s.
is probably a song that it comes on and you just get pumped up for, especially seeing this live. Probably is crazy.
Yeah, it's so anthemic, and live show is probably fantastic. I feel like we have a little bit of a reminds me of the SNL skit that we did. There's a little cowbell in this one as well. I don't know if you guys were asking for more cowbell, but there's some cowbell in this one.
I totally forgot about that.
It's been a while
That was
since we did
great.
that, but that was great. Riding the horse. Nice. Slapping it.
This is Ollie.
They definitely look like they know how to have a good time. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think the boys will be boys, is what we just saw in this video, anyways. And the drums were just slapping on this. I mean, I said, drummers contributing the vocals. He was contributing a lot of energy by beating the hell out of these drums as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
giving it that hard rock feel.
Yeah, definitely. I think the more in the back half of the visuals, you definitely see the three of them. I think in the beginning, I just saw a couple people that must have been helping them set up. So it was kind of confused, but
Yeah, I mean, there could have been a contribution as well in
Yeah.
certain songs that happens, right? But
this is great.
yeah,
High
it was-
energy makes me want to go party.
there you go. I just don't think I'm going to allow you to go party with these guys, Sam. They might be a bad
Rip
influence.
on the bike with
They
them.
might be a bad
I
influence.
do have a dirt
yeah.
biking history, so maybe
Yeah.
I could keep up.
You might be a little too old at this point. Sorry, Sam, to tell you to keep up with them. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll give it a go first, and then we'll see if I come back alive. But that was a long time ago, 50 years ago now.
Wild to think about that.
But they were in good shape, I will say. You know, like some guys that we've seen, you know, they're not overweight or anything, but they're a little on the skinnier side. But
Yeah, like little.
these guys
stick
look like they
figures.
maybe, you know, did some active living and alongside the active party.
Yeah, no, I agree. They definitely look like they had a little bit more to them, like a little bit more of like an athletic build.
Riding those bikes or riding that horse. I think that guy was like, he was just going all out and being like, I'm going to portray myself as the knight in shining armor here.
Dead, just
Long
like
hair.
the shirtless horseback riding.
Shirtless, long hair. It's like one of those, you know, commercials that you see like this dreamy guy comes through and serenades.
I feel
the
like
woman
it's
in
like
need.
in visual of something they depict in like one of these like romance books that I
Yeah.
read.
Yeah, exactly. The long flowing hair, riding on the
Yeah, I'm
horse.
just like, I'm dead.
But it was a fun song to check out today from
Yeah,
Grand
it was
Funk
good.
for sure.
I would definitely want to listen to that and like put it on my party playlist.
Yeah, I could see why it did well in the charts as well. It would have been something that people were throwing on to get ready to
very
party,
catchy.
have a party at the party, an anthem
I feel like it'd get stuck in your head too.
for sure. So let us know about Grand Funk down below. What your favorite songs from them are, so we can continue on this path down the road. And we appreciate all your insights. Thank you so much to the members for putting us in this direction and putting it on our radar to come back to Grand Funk. And you guys are always great. Thank you for the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Thanks for watching, guys.